Hello, one and all three people who listen to this podcast. We appreciate you and thank you again to the OPS podcast. That's the OPS podcast. You can find this on all your social media and podcast related apps, including and not excluding, but especially Patreon/ the OPS podcast. We're on Spotify. We're on Podcast Addicts. We're on a whole bunch of stuff. Support us, Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of jazz. Like, share, comment. Especially comment. That feeds the algorithm a lot better. We got an uptick in some recent activity, but no one's commenting. So, leave the comment. It helps, right? And if you go into our Patreon, we got content from way back when the podcast was actually really popping, right before COVID, all right, when we were recently known as the 100% Savage podcast. Great episodes like Pum Pum Reparations, Men Don't Cry. You can go back and listen to those. If you'd like, you can also subscribe to our Patreon for the price of a patty or the price of a fried chicken, or if you're feeling really generous, the price of a oxtail with gravy. I had some oxtail with gravy yesterday, and the price was rough, but it was worth it because I got it from a place that does it very well. So hopefully, you correlate that experience to this experience here with us, right? And if you're feeling like, maybe I'll spend a little extra gravy money on us, hit up that Patreon. Anyways, my brother, drink.
What's going on? Actually, the Patreon is still it's not free, but it's a lot cheaper. It's 90% off. Right now, you can use code Easter90 to get a discount on, I think, your first month of Patreon. It's going to expire at the end of this month. So, whether you use it or not is up to you. I'll probably do another one later in the year, but I know I've been a little hard on people, a little, starved for. I'm like, oh, subscribe to the Patreon and do this and this. You know what? I'm realizing I think there's like a set number of episodes, like I think 50 episodes or something like that. Most podcasts don't even make it to like 50 episodes, much less like a certain amount of years and stuff. So I'm not even worried. You know what? I'm not worried about Patreon no more. I'm not worried about YouTube. We're gonna continue pumping out content. Yeah, see where it goes from here. How was was it second week of work now or first week?
Second week. And
Second week at the new job.
it's
How
not
was
bad.
it, yo?
This is in corporate, pretty much. Corporate has its benefits, and I've met some interesting people already. Some real interesting people already.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good, yo. That's good. I'm glad it's I hope it works out well for you. I really do. I hope you find
Same.
I hope like one of the ladies that runs the company comes in and takes a liking to you and wants to offer to be your sugar mom, just for a little bit of your time. Yeah, just,
Yeah.
and then I hope you share those spoils with the rest of us, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, look, if that happens, I'll definitely invite you to the yacht to shake your butt too, bro.
I mean, look, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. Well, you can't give her everything, can't give her everything, right? If that's what it takes.
I don't want my life to be a plot to some movie. Yeah, I don't.
Speaking of movies, you said you're not watching, or you're not like consuming any Marvel content until closer to when the movie's coming out, right?
The only thing that I have been consuming is the Daredevil Born Again, the new season that's on Disney Plus. But other than that, like I'll rewatch some older stuff. Just when I say rewatch, I mean generously, like it's playing. Right, so like we watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse, the last Miles Morales Spider-Man movie. And
yeah,
that was more of just, it looks cool.
I think they played the first 5 minutes of it at Comic-Con or one of the comic events last week or so.
Yeah.
Which I get it. Like people then immediately went online and spoilers, right? So
Dissected everything. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
No,
Like you
I've been
already
trying to
know.
stay away from that. But speaking of spoilers, though, I'll when you're done with the Spider-Man thing, there's another movie that got spoiled.
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Huh?
Do you? Are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
think we need to.
Are you talking about the four elements?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's talk about it.
Have you watched it?
I've actually, I didn't. No, I didn't. I've been respectful, and I didn't
I've been
search it up.
respectful too.
I didn't search it up, and I didn't watch it, and I didn't even go on social when everybody was posting it on social. Cause I was really like, man, like, yeah, they sent it to you, but why would you do that if you're a fan, right?
This guy's a troll. He didn't even like this stuff. He got arrested recently too.
Like why, like that that hurt because that's generational. That is generational. So that
So
hurt a little
I've
bit.
seen the clips. I've seen some clips because there's clips all over the internet, right? And that movie looks fire. Like
It
the
is.
animation with the fights and stuff. And Avatar's always had wicked fight choreography. Like the animators have really been really good at it, right? And
Yeah.
but now Paramount's putting it out on Paramount Plus because they're like, we can't do theatrical release. I think they should just bite the bullet and release it sooner because I think they were aiming for like October to release it. Like that, like, guys, come on. There's a
Yeah,
perfectly
and
good copy on the internet.
it's only because like people are just mad because they made it a Paramount Plus release instead of a theatrical release, right?
Mhm.
Which I don't understand because to me that's like almost what happened with Black Widow, right? Like they were getting or Scarlett Johansson was getting mad because they were gonna just post it on
No, but
Disney Plus.
she won though. She won that lawsuit
Yeah, she
because
did,
part of her
but
contract was based on theatrical
promotion.
box office.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying
And
is
it's
like
like,
you have to learn and just say like, well, you know you're gonna make the money in theaters, so why not just do it theater? Like do it in theaters, do a limited release, and then have like put it on Paramount Plus as the only other place you can watch it. Like
I think they're scared of this whole streaming taking over movies because box office numbers have been dropping in general. And then you got streaming apps and sites that are actually putting out some really decent like level stuff, right? Basically long format movies chopped up into episodic, things, right? And they got to keep those
I know that
subscriptions.
yeah, there's people that watch movies on YouTube. Like they'll
Yeah.
watch one movie in 6 parts, and I'm just like, I think that's ridiculous.
I mean, but then people's probably in less financial debt than most. Like that stuff adds up. If you got a Netflix, you got a Hulu, sorry, not Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon, and like a Netflix raises its price. You know what I mean? Like all these things are raising their prices. It adds up to almost like $100 if you're doing all these major streaming things, right?
But that's
So
still less
I get
than
it.
you
It's just
you pay for cable internet, right? I'm
no,
paying
all the
I
streaming stuffs are adding up close to cable. Like they very close. There was a news report on it, I think, last month. Like they're
so then
reaching
yeah, so
levels where
then
it's
if
just
it's
like
so then it makes no difference then. Then what are we complaining about? Because it's either you're gonna pay for cable or pay for if it's
it's the
apples to
whole
apples.
convenience of, but it's not the main difference is you're not waiting for that. Well, in the past, but that now streaming is doing it more apples to apples because streaming has created this binge habit, right? Super binge
Yeah.
habit where, and the greatest example of this is Game of Thrones. HBO Max, people were, subscribing for Game of Thrones so they can watch it either the same day or 4 hours later, right? And then watch it whenever they want. And then the season's done, and then people just unsubscribe to HBO Max to the point where second last or last episode of Game of Thrones, all the commercials were promotions for shows that were coming up on HBO Max in the off Game of Thrones season. It basically, they tell you, hey, we know this show is done and we're not coming back till next year or next season.
Watch
But
some
here's
other
some
stuff.
great other shows on the lineup. Please stay with us. All right.
But that is how they do it. Because there's some content guys I listen to that they're just throwing their stuff up on Tubi, and Tubi's just like, we
Tubi
love it.
Tubi is full of nonsense.
No, no, it's not.
Shit.
There is a lot of nonsense there.
No, no, no. But I mean, like, no, no, there is a lot of nonsense. But like, to be for as far as I know, is like if you meet minimum guidelines, you can put any film up there. Like, you just gotta pay and meet minimum require. I've seen some
That's true.
really
That is
bad,
true.
but bad funny movies on there. Yeah, yeah.
But the thing is, it's free, right? So now, if you have the money to do a decent content, right,
Hmm.
and you've gone to Netflix or you've gone to some of these other platforms, and they're just like, because a lot of time, especially with comedians and stuff, they'll do their own stuff. They'll pay for their own stuff. They'll do it, and then you're just selling it to
Yeah.
these streaming platforms, right? Or renting it to them to stream. Well, I know my shit is funny. I know my shit is entertaining or good. Why am I gonna barter with you to put it on your platform? I could just put it on Tubi for free, do the same promotion I would normally do, and then my people are gonna find it there. They're gonna watch it. And guess what? Now you as Tubi, you're gonna be like, you know what? The amount of like returns off of your stuff or the amount of people that watch your stuff and then stayed to watch something else similar. If you have anything else, bring it to us and we'll push it for you. Right.
I mean,
And that's
the
free. And
Tubi
that's
thing is
free.
just like YouTube. It's just like YouTube. The Tubi thing is just like YouTube, though, right?
But
With
YouTube
just, I
hasn't been
think, a
YouTube
little
in a
bit
long time.
better regulations, right? So, but the main difference with the bigger platforms is the reach, because you said put it on there, put on Tubi, and I know my people are going to come find it. Put on Netflix, it's going to reach a lot more people, new people, right? Into you, the whole thing is meeting net new people, right? You can't just have one base. Eventually, they're gonna die. You know, your
You
base is
think
gonna take
Tubi's gonna die?
vacation. They might grow older, and they're gonna get, huh?
No, I don't think.
If I think
Well,
what?
maybe, I guess.
No, I don't think Tubi. No, I'm just saying that example that you put, where it's just like, I'm gonna put on Tubi. It's free on Tubi. People are gonna be able to reach it. Like my, like you got to do a lot of that promotional linking yourself, right? Where a Netflix contract or a Paramount contract is gonna come with some type of advertising built into it. That's why it's more expensive, right? And you get more reach, right? Because
Yeah,
Tubi
but
really only
there's
advertises this really big, really, really popular stuff. Like, you're not
but
finding. What did I
if you
watch?
know you have
I
good
found a
stuff,
movie
if you
made
know
by
you
high
have
schoolers on Tubi,
yeah, but if you know you
right?
have
Which
good
was really
content,
good.
then why not?
I mean,
I think
yeah, you put as much places that you can legally put it, right? Some
yeah.
of these places don't want. If you have it on Tubi, Netflix will be like, we can't deal with you then. Sorry, that's a direct competitor, right?
Yeah, well,
Or in
we'll
some
see.
cases, like, I've even heard of contracts where they're just like, we like what you did on Tubi, do something else, but it can't be like what you did on Tubi. We want to differentiate, here's $1 million, but you don't get any streaming avenue for the first like 5 years.
I guess you're gonna do what you have to do, so maybe I'll throw our podcast on
True,
Tubi, see what happens.
true. We'll see. Yes, sir.
Let's see, what do you wanna do? I think next time we'll do a villain top 5.
Top five villains, like, from movies.
Yeah, top 5, yeah, maybe top 5
Okay,
back yeah, that's the research, that's your research. We're gonna do maybe
okay.
I'll send you a message, I'll let you know, but we're gonna start doing, like, top 5 rankings, more top 5 rankings, top 5 villains, top 5 heroes, top 5 characters, stuff like that. Some more would you rathers, some more, am I the asshole? Stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to, and do some stuff to kind of get to know each other. Get to know, I know we're friends, we've been friends for a long time, but I don't think we know each other as well as we could, Like, do you know what my shoe size is?
Nigga, what?
Yeah,
Dude, we're dudes. We don't
you
keep
don't know what my shoe
information.
size
We don't keep
is.
information like that. No, no,
I think we should.
we don't.
I
We
think
don't.
we should. I think we should. I think we
Nah,
need to get rid of
that's not a thing that
that
heterosexual
toxic.
males do.
No, no, no. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
No, that's not a thing that
Hear me
that
out, man.
heterosexual
We
males
need to
do,
get
bro.
we need to get rid of that toxic masculinity and those toxic traits that have us, have women making fun of us like, oh, you've known this guy for 10, 15 years. Do you know where he works? No. Do you know how many kids he has? Maybe. Do you know how old they are? No. Do you know his shoe size? No. What size shirt does he wear? I don't know. So how are you guys friends? We both play Call of Duty. What else do we need? No, that's not enough. Like, it's simple.
Male
We're
friendships,
simple creatures.
male heterosexual friendships is just different.
Nah, man.
It's just
I get
different.
it. We're simple creatures, but we don't have to be. We don't have to be. We could expand our horizons in terms of our friendship, right? And I think it starts here. I think it starts with me and you. I think we set that example. Okay. Are you willing to do that with
Listen,
me? To set that example for the people?
I
You
think
know,
it's too far
can
gone,
we
bro. It's
can
like
we lock in?
what is
Can
this
me and you
like
lock in?
30 years of friendship? It's too late.
No, I think it's 30 years. Bro, that's sad. 30 years of friendship, and I'm sure the only reason we know what kind of music we like is because last year
It's because we like the same
Spotify
music.
Wrapped. No, because of Spotify Wrapped. It's because of Spotify Wrapped. That's the only reason why we have an idea of what kind of music we like. The only reason we know what kind of like movie genres we kind of like is because we've gone to the movies together, right? Like if you had to
Okay,
pick,
but okay,
I don't know
so
what's your favorite. What's my favorite movie? Because I
your
don't know what your
favorite
favorite.
movie?
I don't know what your favorite movie
It's
is.
that one with the guy who dances in the rain and he's like, "Can you feel the rain?" Something,
No,
something, something. You like romantic
no,
movies,
that's
no?
not my favorite movie. Are you? What are you talking about?
What's
Best Man Holiday?
what's your favorite movie? Yeah, Best Man Holiday.
No, that's not even what you
That's in
described
your
is not
top.
even
That's
really
in your
what the
top
movie's
10.
about. No, it's not. It's not. It's not even close.
No,
It's not even close. My favorite movie for the longest time was I forgot the name of the movie. It's
you're
been a
losing
long time.
credibility on your answer.
I
Yeah,
am using
you're losing
my bad. My
credibility on your
bad.
answer.
This is my bad. My bad. This is my
I
bad.
can tell you what my favorite movie is, and
What's your
it's
favorite
changed
movie?
within the last like. You tell me.
What is the genre?
It's animated.
Into the Spider-Verse.
Yes, that is my favorite movie for a lot of different reasons. Mainly the technicality and the
Because
art
it's animated.
style and the music
It's
for
only
that
because it's
movie.
animated.
Yeah, yeah.
I know you. Yeah, I think
No,
you've
there's
talked about it.
other animated movies that I like.
You
Yeah, yeah.
creamed your pants when
But
you watched that movie.
so like I think what you're really trying to get at, right, is you know, yeah, okay,
I'm
there's that stereotype you gotta get better at with information sharing because my wife will ask a question and what are they doing on Saturdays or this thing? I'm just like, I don't know, he's got to take his kids to like 3 different things. Like what things, what time? I'm just like, it's all day. Like
no, but what's crazy is
we're
I
recording
might know
podcasts
more
from
about your
cars. It's all
kids
day.
than I might know more about what your kids are
It's all
doing
day.
than what you right? That's what's crazy.
Yeah. But why do we got to change that? I think that's okay. I
Like
think
I
that's
said, I
okay.
think that's okay. You
I
know,
think that's okay, man.
so catch the joke. So you asked me what my favorite movie is, and I had the name in my head,
Huh.
but you know why I didn't say it? Because I'm like, that can't be the name of the movie. I'm pretty sure it's called something else. Because this is how I know I'm getting old. Because I'm like Equilibrium. I'm like, I know it's Equilibrium, but in my mind, I'm saying Equilibrium, but my mind is saying Equalizer.
That's
My
a good
mind is
movie.
saying
That's what the gun kata.
yeah. So, but my mind is saying Equalizer
Yeah.
with what's his name
Dude, we did an
with
episode on
Denzel.
books. Have you not read the book for that?
No, I didn't know
All
there
right.
was a book for it.
There you go. I know what I'm getting you. Yeah. It's based off a book.
Is it like is it based on like The Giver?
No. Did they make a
Close,
movie
though, right?
of The Giver?
I think they did.
It's a dystopian future world.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Equilibrium. I don't know why I kept thinking Denzel Washington.
That's not their name.
Equalizer.
That's Equalizer.
Yeah. You see, my mind it's old. It's old, but yeah. See? Equilibrium. Like who's your favorite artist, musical artist?
Oh, it's not based on a book. I'm thinking something else. Artists like music?
Yeah, who's your favorite musical artist?
I don't have one right now, man. And I think that's what when people ask me, they're like, "Yo, you're weird. You don't." Like people ask me, what's my favorite sport or what sport do I watch? And I'm like, I'm a fucking nerd, bro. I don't follow sports. I don't
See,
like man, will have conversation and be like, yo, the Leaf games, bro. Bernard was playing whack. Like he only put up 2 points for the whole season. Last season he put up I'm like, nigga, like why do you know about this big man's like all his stats? Like people who glaze on LeBron about how much where he's shooting from his percentage, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're not on the team, dude. You're a spectator. Why do you know all of this information? Right? And then you're looking at me weird because I can name like 6 different Gundams.
Yeah, but then you you also get excited about like brushstrokes. Like you'll watch an anime or animated show and be like,
yeah. I do. I get excited over the technicalities of
like. They're like, This
yeah.
So I
get
in
it.
1800s.
It's the same.
Or like
it's same, but different. Yeah.
So,
I
but
know, I know, I know. I guess I got to find more people who are like me.
we gotta
Growing
find
up
our
in the
people,
hood as
bro.
an artsy kid was like weird. Yo, we're gonna
Like,
go play ball. You gonna go play ball? I'm like, nah, man. My mom just spent $3,000 on a Hewlett Packard computer. I'm gonna
what
I'm
the
gonna go
fuck?
find out what the internet's. No, computers back then were expensive, bro. If
They
you had a
were,
computer back when we were kids, they were expensive. Yeah, yeah.
they
Right.
were, but three
So I'm
thousand
just like,
dollars is expensive no matter what year it is.
true, true. Yeah, but
Three
now you can get
thousand dollars for a
but
computer
now
is
you can get a
expensive.
now you could get a Mac. You could get a Chromebook for $300. That's way more powerful than a Hewlett Packard, like 20 years ago.
This
Right.
guy saying Hewlett Packard. I'm
But anyways,
hearing.
that's
You said Hewlett Packard, and I'm thinking the musician Anderson .Paak.
HP computer.
Shit. Okay. I got
Yeah,
you. I got you. But yeah,
sorry.
so
See, that's the nerdy. See, I can tell you that, but I can't tell you 5 players on the Raptors team. I couldn't name that.
I mean,
I couldn't.
the Raptors couldn't tell you 5 players on the Raptors team right now. But
Damn.
yeah, they're the worst best team. They're like the worst good team.
Toronto teams are the most profitable teams when they lose.
But they're mediocre because they're mediocre because they're always good enough for you to be excited, but never good enough to really win.
Always good enough to beat people they're not supposed to beat when it doesn't count.
Yeah, when it doesn't count. When it doesn't count is the key. Is the key.
Yeah.
But anyways,
when it doesn't
we have
count.
our homework. We have our homework. We're gonna be doing
Yes, sir.
a ranked. Am I the asshole?
Villains.
We're gonna do a get to know villains, a get to know each other segment.
We're gonna do a ranked.
So every episode, we're gonna each come with a question that we don't think the other person knows the answer to, or a question that we want to learn about the other person, and we're gonna get to know each other. Okay, I'm glad you agreed.
I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be difficult for me, bro.
Swordfish. Or sword fighting.
That's gonna be difficult for me, man. I'm not gonna lie.
And
I don't know if I want to know. What if this ruins our friendship? I asked you a question and you give me an answer, and I'm just like, bro, what?
30 years old.
That's what you really believe? 30 years of limited knowledge, like will be built off of face value, huh?
We'll be fine. Right now, our friendship is so strong that if I was in a coma and I didn't have a wife and other people to take care of me, you would shave my balls and shave my head. So I think our friendship will survive a few questions. Anyways, that's the end of the podcast. We'll see you guys next week. This has been the OPS podcast. I'm your boy Dre with my best friend
Joy.
with my best friend Pierre. Okay. See you guys next week.
I don't know if I'm shaving anything but the face, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wash my balls, my guy.
Nah, but you're in the hospital. Someone's gonna do that. Someone's gonna do that.
I need somebody to do. I need somebody that's not.
See, that's the problem.
I need somebody.
I feel
that's
like
not
that's the fact.
Don't wash my balls.
I judge you all the time. What are you talking about?